Sonic Adventure DX, a game with bold strategies and crazy skips. Those who have run it have optimized it to an incredibly high level with precise movement and ingenuity. To break the next barrier, Nixer, the current world record holder of Sonic Story, will have to optimize the run even farther or adopt a strategy so risky that no one has dared to add it to runs yet. This is Nixer's quest for 28 and Sonic Adventure's most dangerous skip. Really quick, a large amount of my audience isn't subscribed, so if you enjoy watching my videos, I would appreciate it if you would consider dropping a sub. If you had asked the speedrunning community who the best player in Sadix was over the last couple years, the answer would vary. Nixer and KD4 went back and forth with the Sonic Story world record, until eventually, KD won the tug of war. The world record stood for almost 2 years and seemingly wasn't changing anytime soon. That was until very recently. While KD was getting the full board sweep in Sonic Adventure 2, Nixer came back with a bang, securing world record almost out of nowhere. It wasn't that Nixer was inactive, but he was hardly doing runs for Sonic Story when, all of a sudden, the drought was broken, marking the start of a new era.
World record! Let's go, Nixer! Let's go! Let's go!
Nixer continued lowering this time, setting 4 new world records within weeks, the most recent being a 29:03. This time, as you may have noticed, is incredibly close to a big milestone, a minute barrier. Minute barriers are something that are not broken often in optimized speed games, and Nixer approaching this one was a huge deal. The last time a minute barrier had been broken in this category was in 2018 by Nixer himself. Let's take a look at what allowed him to get so close by breaking down the current world record and see just how much time save he has left, and the differences since KD's run. Nixer set 3 new world records within 3 days when gaining the record back. The compounding improvements over the years finally came to a head and allowed Nixer to quickly lower the record second by second. These first 3 records were done mostly from improvements in execution as well as one new major discovery prior to these runs. Ice Key Skip, found by Pasta in 2020, involves using the tunnel's collision to clip into the section you normally need to carry the ice key to enter. Ice Key Skip was a huge discovery as it saved around 7 seconds. After these runs, the community was motivated to find even more to save time in Sonic Story. Whale Skip in Emerald Coast, found by Squeefy and later improved by Nixer, saves just over a second. Another discovery was a slightly faster version of the Windy Valley Skip. This version saves around 1 to 2 seconds. With these new time saves, Nixer started grinding and he got this run, the 29:03. This run was incredibly good, being within a minute of his summer best. There was very little time save left in this run, most of which being in Twinkle Park. Nixer loses 6 seconds here, but the rest of the run was solid, only losing around 1 to 3 seconds at most on any other split. The run finished out strong, leaving Nixer so close to the 28. After hearing about how incredible the last run was, you may wonder why this video is even being made. Sure, Nixer's close to a minute barrier, but the record is in a good spot and would require an incredible run to beat it. This would surely take a while, right? That would be true, except there is something still not being used in Sonic Story runs, even in the world record. You may have noticed earlier that Nixer's best possible time started going up long before he had the chance to even finish the stage. Well, that's because Nixer's best segment in Twinkle Park includes this skip. Looks simple, right? Well, not exactly. There's a normal Twinkle Park skip where runners bypass a large part of the Twinkle Circuit section, which is already a big time save, where Twinkle Park Skip Skip, or TPSS, saves 20 seconds over the other strat. Why then are runners not using this? The reason for this is that this skip requires going through a kill plane and hoping that Sonic survives. Although many members of the community have done vast amounts of research on the skip, there is still quite a bit of unknown factors. The most widely accepted answer for why this works is that Sonic falls so quickly that one frame you're on one side of the kill plane, and the next frame you're on the other side, similar to Fast FR in Sonic Adventure 2. Though there are other unproven theories that seem just as possible. This is a big reason why top runners don't feel ready yet to go for the skip in most attempts. First off, not enough is known about the strat and exactly how it works or what needs to happen to get it consistently. Second, the success rate of it is about 1 in 12 on a good day. This means that you would need to get a world record level run to this point 12 times to have just one run live past this if you committed to going for it in every attempt. But imagine this. Nixer gets one good enough run to Twinkle Park. He's 10 seconds behind, so the run is almost dead already. He goes for TPSS and he hits it. All of a sudden, he's on 28 pace. We've reached a point in history where the 28 is so close the community can feel that it's coming. The question is, how will it happen? On this channel, I plan to talk a lot about speedrunning history, as there are endless amounts of stories to be told across many diverse communities. This video is a bit different, but I felt so compelled by what I had been watching, I wanted to make a video on history in the making. That being said, what comes next? Well, if I had to guess, here are my predictions. Nixer uses TPSS and is able to get the world record, either with an amazing run and potentially kills the category for a while, or with just a good enough run and snags the 28. Either way, this would be huge. Nixer gets the 28 through sheer willpower, resets, and top tier gameplay. Or Katie returns and there is a race for the 28. Although it hasn't been needed until now, TPSS will likely become a requirement to get a world record at some point. I think we're either at that point now or we'll be there very soon, and Sonic's story will never be the same. Regardless, history is about to be made. Will you be there to see it happen?